Hi everybody! My name is Kendra and I'm with the Horry County Solid Waste Authority, and as you notice, I am missing my partner, Victoria Johnson. Her and her family are in Disney World, so hey you guys! I miss you, V, come home! But today's segment is about Thanksgiving. Can you even believe that Thanksgiving is tomorrow? Wow! I mean, I'm pretty excited about eating food though, like, yum. And we wanted to wish you and yours a happy Thanksgiving too. It's definitely a time to remember to be thankful and grateful for everything that we have, and even in this tough time, um, just to give thanks in all circumstances. So, with that being said, you may be celebrating a little bit different this year, whether it be virtually or having a smaller amount of people at your house during Thanksgiving. But if you choose to go to a gathering, just remember to be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry, and wear a mask. And I'm the weird one that brings my own utensils and my own to-go container. So, my reusable cup, my reusable straw, my fork, my spoon, my knife, my reusable Tupperware, because I want to make sure that I get a fried turkey sandwich the next day, because fried turkey is like my fave. And yeah, I'm going to gobble till I wobble this Thanksgiving. But just keep it safe, and just be careful, and just be mindful of those around you. So this statistic blows my mind. So each year, a family of 4 in America throws away about $1,500 worth of food. That's like 1,200 pounds of food every year, just going into the landfill, just throwing it away. And I hate wasting food. It really, really bothers me to do that, because I'm, number one, when I was smaller, or like a kid, you had to eat your food or you couldn't get up from the table. So I think that it's embedded in my brain, because I was taught early that there are hungry people out there. And if you're ever hungry, let me know. I will feed you, I promise. Yeah, so you can find me through the Solid Waste Authority. But Thanksgiving's going to be different this year, but you can still make preparations and be mindful of not to waste so much food. Like making lists of what you need from the store and sticking to that list, so you're not buying extra of this or extra of that. And like for turkey, a good rule of thumb is a pound per person of turkey, unless you're me, and then it's a pound and a half, please. And just keeping things like that in mind. And then at this point, you probably already know that Aunt Amy's bringing the casserole, and Aunt Jan is bringing the mashed potatoes, and Daddy's fixing the macaroni and cheese and the fried turkey and all that stuff. But just make sure that, or just be aware, like if you have any leftovers, if your guests or family are not taking them home, to check into like local food banks, or if you know someone who didn't get a meal, that might be hungry. It's a really, really nice thing to do, is to donate the food for sure. Also, if you have any extra of like non-perishable items, like cans of beans or cans of cranberry sauce or whatever it may be, donate those to the food bank too. Again, nobody should be going hungry this time of year. And then by doing your part, by making or utilizing these outlets, you're keeping food out of the landfill, which we know from previous Wow Wednesdays that food takes up 17% of the space in our landfill here in Horry County. And when you are preparing that food, there's a lot of resources that got that food in your kitchen. Was water and energy and land to produce the food and to create the food, transportation to get it to your house. So that all these resources, and then when we just throw it away, it's not doing us any good. It's also creating harmful greenhouse gas called methane. And when you're keeping food out of the landfill, you're helping protect our climate. So, win-win. And then when all else fails, you can't find anything to do with it, the food, you can compost it. Now, if you have or live in an area with an HOA, you definitely need to check with them first. The composting helps you grow more food. It's a cycle. It's a really happy cycle. So at least try it. It is kind of fun. You can grow your collard greens for New Year's. But anyway, we really appreciate you listening, tuning in today, and from the Horry County Solid Waste Authority to you and yours, I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving, and remember to gobble till you wobble.